Blessings. Careful of those around you that truly do try their best to bring your energy back to the past, back to versions of you that you've already grown through, that you've already healed through. Careful of those that truly do try to. It's an emotional manipulation to mentally keep you sitting in a phase of your life where, say for instance, you went through the worst breakup in the world, right? And that person put you through the ringer and everything else. And say for instance, you did have children, right? Take you through the whole fucking shit. We can all imagine what the worst fucking relationship is, especially when it comes to children. What could have happened, everything but getting murked, right? Everybody's alive and happy, but one is always bitter and spiteful like a motherfucker, out there manipulating everybody about them being a fucking victim, just so that they can gain that sympathy, that they don't have to do anything, past their hurt because they have enough people to coddle them and enable them to stay in that hurt, and then they have people to churn that bitterness and that spitefulness, that envy and that jealousy. It's because you've moved on with your life and you're actually happy. You were meant to stay in the bitter cycle, in the hamster wheel of spite that keeps you in the routine. It's a routine where every Thursday you will break down from the breakup of, from when you were 10 or 15, Every Saturday, you're not supposed to go out and enjoy life with your friends because 10:30 at night, somebody passed away 15 years ago and you're supposed to still be in that energy every Saturday at 10:30. It's clockwork. Then somebody comes in to remind you of something that happened to you when you were 12. You date a new person, that person is supposed to spark something that happened to you when you were 26. It's cycles of people, places, and things around you that's trying their best to keep you in the same cycle that you've been already going through, in order for them to keep you in a cycle to continue. It's all it is just to hopefully keep you in the standstill of no creativity, in a standstill of misery, in a standstill of depression, in a standstill of strife, in order to keep you in an impoverished mindset, in order to keep you in a scarcity mindset, in order to keep you in a place of vulnerability where you don't know which way to go and how to go about it. That's when the people, places, and things come in to direct you in the ways that they feel as though you should go, whereas it's only going back to the same space, right where they are and right where they've been in place. Pay mind to the patterns. Pay mind to the trigger words. No, the words that trigger you back into a space that you've already grown through. People, places, and things, will use words, tones, and verbiage in order for you to get lost in one of the waves, of the calm seas and left and right hemisphere, where that trip in the middle, of both seas, you're not able to see with clarity because those waves are supposed to cause, that effect where the waters do come in between to drown you. It's all in the hopes to make you drown in your own emotions of what happened to you, to keep you in the gullibility, in the naivety, and the vulnerability, in order for them to do what they're used to doing. And that's keeping you in a cycle of bringing the same people, the same persons, the same people, same places, and same things of the same energy. The energy of recycling what you've already been through in hopes to keep you there so that you can continue going through it. Whereas there is no creativity, there is no movement forward. It's just the same fucking thing. Think about it. Know the Most High got you. Have a good one. Bye.